Hi, we're Tip the Van on the Vinnie Langdon Show.
That's right, and for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be learning all about Tip the Van. I want to know all about it. So stay tuned, everyone, here on the Vinnie Langdon Show. 2010 Vans Warped Tour. It's almost over. I'm sad, but not sad yet. We'll see you in a little bit.
I want to see you go wild. I want to see you go wild. I want to see you go wild. I want to see you lose your mind. I want to see you go wild. I want to see you go wild. I want to see you lose control. Sometimes you need to go loco. Sometimes you need to explode. Sweat will slow when the camera rolls and the television says let's go. Sometimes you need to go crazy, and other times you need to go crazier. Big night out, can you hear me shout? Saying that's what I'm talking about. I wanna see you go wild. I wanna see you go wild. I wanna see you go wild.
And we are back, everybody. Tip the Van. What's going on?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. So 2010 Vans Warped Tour. How long have you guys been on the tour for?
We've been on the tour since DC, so about 2.5 weeks now, and it's been awesome.
Awesome.
It's been great.
Great. And you guys, tell us a little bit about your band.
We are a female-fronted indie rock power pop band. My sister and I sing together. This guy plays guitar. We kick some butt.
Yeah. And what stage are you guys on this year?
We're on the Kevin Says stage this year, and we also do acoustic sets at the Alltech Live tent, the Trojan tent, the Expendables tent, and the Kia tent.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
And we sing every single day with Real Big Fish. We do a song with them every day too.
Yeah. So Real Big Fish, you got connections with them?
Those guys are homies. We
love them. They took us on our first semi-national tour, which was a couple winters ago with Streetlight Manifesto, and it was just wonderful. I mean, getting to meet your idols is amazing, and then just becoming friends with them, and they're just great people.
Right. And not just them, they're on the tour, but there's so many other bands on the Warped Tour, and it's a great opportunity to exchange music and learn about everyone else.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about that. I mean, who else have you met?
I wrestled a bear once. We're hanging out with Riverboat Gamblers. We're hanging out with Anti-Flag. We're hanging out with, I don't know, there's a lot of the bands that we were in love with have dropped off already, but Flatfoot 56 and Vanna. Left Alone still on the tour, which is good. Gardening Not Architecture, she's awesome. I don't know, I could keep going.
Yeah. What's cool about the Warped Tour is it's not just about highlighting all those bands on the main stage. There's so many stages out here, and it's great to be on the Kevin Says stage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of music to discover out here, just with the amount of bands and the different genres, and there's just a whole world of things.
All right. So tell us about how you guys went about promoting for your first couple shows when you guys first started. I mean, did you do the whole MySpace thing? Hey, check us out. You guys took the flyers, went around town, and worked your butts off?
Well, we did Warped Tour in 2005 and 2006, and my sister and I sang backup vocals for a band called Big D and the Kids Table last year. So we were on the Warped Tour last year. And through all those experiences, we got so much advice and so much just experience, I guess. And we figured out the best ways to promote. So we got a bunch of stickers printed up with our set time on them, and we slap them on people every day. We have flyers. We have big signs that we walk around with that have our set time. We have our iPod that has our new single on it called Refuse the Tide. We have people listen to that, and we have free download cards with that. What else are we doing?
I don't know. Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that has our name on it that people can see will make available to them.
And we always stay out with the kids and like talk to people, and we always try to be visible, and some bands like kind of like hang out on their tour buses. We have a van, so we don't have the luxury to do that, but we'd rather be like talking to kids and stuff anyway.
Right. So it was just a few years ago you were on the Warped Tour and back again, and have you seen any changes?
Yeah. The stages are bigger, which is cool. Like the Kevin Says stage used to be a tiny little tent. And before it was the Kevin Says stage, it was the MySpace tent or something like that. And like since then it's become a huge stage, and Kevin has all of his like favorite handpicked bands that he plays on it. I don't know, that's my one big change that I love about it.
Yeah. What about you?
I think stylistically the music has changed. This year there's a lot of sort of screaming and metal bands and stuff, and it's, I don't know, just the way music progresses naturally anyway, the Warped Tour keeps up with. So
Right.
you could follow different trends from 2005 till now and see the bands reflected that way.
Yeah, and there's so many that are, always starting off fresh, Warped Tour. And how did you guys get on the Warped Tour?
In 2005, we got asked to play. There's this band called Shearer Girl, and she had this truck that folded into a stage, box truck, and we got to play that stage for 3 dates. And then they asked us to be on the rest of the tour. We couldn't do it, so she asked us to come back in 2006. We came back in 2006. Kevin heard us, loved it. I don't know, and then we took a year off from the Warped Tour, and then it just progressed to now. I don't know, it's just natural progression.
And then I guess it didn't help that you guys sang back
Big
up
D,
with Big D for an entire Warped Tour.
Yeah,
well, almost an entire Warped Tour.
Last summer, when Simone and I went with Big D, we had our CDs, we had like all of the promotional stuff for our music, and we talked to people and sang for people. Like whoever wants us to sing for them, we'll sing for them, and it really helped. So I'm sure that couldn't hurt.
Awesome. You guys got a music video out?
We are filming a music video. Right after Warped Tour's over, we're filming a video in LA for the single. It's called Refuse the Tide. I said that already. And we're going to be releasing a 5-song EP in the fall called Refuse the Tide.
Great.
It's already recorded. We're just like getting the mixes back now.
Yeah. So you're excited about that, getting
Very
a lot of good
excited.
feedback on
Yep.
it? Yeah.
Yep. Matt Robnett from Playwork Productions produced and recorded and engineered everything. He's a magic worker.
Right. So when you're in the studio, when you're hearing the tracks playing over and over and over again, do you ever get sick and tired of them, or you just want to go, I think we can increase it, make it better?
I think he gets sick of hitting or hearing the snare drum when he's working on tweaking the snare drum. It's like bam, bam, bam. So that's a little annoying. But I think once you finally lay down that song and you get to hear it, and it's just like, wow, you finally get to step back and be like, wow, this is amazing. And then keep tweaking it and tweaking it, it keeps getting better and better. So I mean, I've listened to it, I don't know, hundreds of times, probably just showing it to people, and I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's such a weird process too, because like when you're making music live, it's just kind of happening and you're vibing with whatever's going on and you just kind of go with it. When you're recording, it's a completely different process. Everybody's doing things at different times, and like it gets you a chance to step back and really think about like how everything's playing with each other, and like how it's gonna be mixed together. I don't know. It's a cool process. I love it. I have my hands in everything all the time.
Great.
That's how I produce.
And after the Vans Warped Tour, you guys going to be doing a tour in the fall to support that album?
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be released in the fall. I think we're gonna be touring in the winter to promote it and stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
So where can people go to check out your music and all the details of the tours?
They can go to tipthevan.com, facebook.com/tipthevan, myspace.com/tipthevan, youtube.com/tipthevan, twitter.com/tipthevan, reverbnation.com/tipthevan, pretty much any website /tipthevan, and you'll find us.
All right.
Tipthevan.com.
There you go. Check them out. Tip the Van. And we'll also put a link on the VinnieLangdonShow.com. You guys can check them out. Guys, nice meeting you.
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks
being
a
on my
lot.
show.
Thanks.
Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Peace.